con el pan de gato Mia.
Bienvenidos a otro gameplay con MiaChaos de Doki Doki Literature Club. Vamos a subirle a esto porque no sé cuánto todo le cae, ¿no? Ok, vamos a load. Creo que era este. Sí. Ok. Empecemos. Hi again, Mia. Glad to see you. Didn't run away from us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. Empezamos otra vez mal, chicos. Sigo sin poder decir Literature. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Así que soy hombre, ¿verdad? Y ya está. Ya vino la waifu. O vamos a ponerle en pantalla completa. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mia. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Ay, la tsundere. Esta me cae mal. Recapitulemos, estamos en un club de literatura con una chica guapa, waifu, con una vieja tsundere mala, una vieja que me cae mal, que es muy irritante, pero al parecer es mi mejor amiga, y Mónica, la presidenta, que es muy extraña, pero al mismo tiempo es muy guapa, pero me gusta, pero no me gusta, es muy extraño. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Damn, sassy girl. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Manga? Oh! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! Hashtag manga's literature. Literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. ¿Está grabando esto? ¿Está grabando? ¿Tú estás grabando? Perfecto. Don't worry, guys. Mia always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with basic work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. Eso suele pasar conmigo. Lo arreglé tantito para ustedes. Tantito. And you almost set your house on fire once. Eso casi me pasa una vez. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Nuestra waifu se está poniendo celosa. How come? You and Mia can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Pues, les digo que eran amigos, ¿no? A menos que quiera cogerme o algo así, ¿no? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me. Cuando te dice que te van a regalar algo, me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? Dámelo, pendeja. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Pensé que a mí me tocaba decir. First of all, I was expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Pues sí, güey. Eres mi waifu. ¿Qué esperabas? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Sí, es súper 100. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. ¡Ah, pues claro que sí, Yuri! ¡Ay, Dios! Estas preguntas estúpidas de Yuri. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading so much. Yuri, thank you! I definitely read this. Pues más te vale, cabrón. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, except Monica, to kick off some scheduled activities from the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roommating? What the fuck is roommating? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse to cover her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. But she sneaks another glance at me, and our nights meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in their book. ¿Te estás grabando? Sí. Sorry, I was just pacing out. Sí, claro. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Supongo. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading of it, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Ay, idiota. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Sí, claro. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Sí, pues obviamente no quiere que sepa que lo compré en el sótano o algo así. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Relatable? Según yo no, eh? Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Marco. ¿Existirá? There's an ominous-looking eye in the symbol in the front of cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? See, you really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. ¿Qué pedo, Yuri? Sí, te presto este libro, es de psicópatas, de experimentos humanos, claro. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Sí, es que está bonita. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mia? No, it's not that. Sí me gusta, pero pues, ¿existirá? Me gustaría leerlo. I mean, I can definitely enjoy kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that you're into those things. See, she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Sí, Yuri es de esas personas que son así como muy... ¡No! Pero, o sea, como que no, ¿verdad? Son de esos que acaban en los animes viendo las psicópatas de este mundo y matan a todos. O sea, estoy segura que esta vieja me va a matar en cualquier momento. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Como Dross. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. No entendí, pero tú síguele, Yuri, tú estás bonita. I'm reveling, aren't I? Not again. Oh, es como una bolita de ansiedad. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Eso de decir algo strange me sonó a te puedo matar en cualquier momento. Okay. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Sí, tiene razón este güey. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? She seemed a little bit apprehensive. Pues sí, güey, o sea, entonces como les explicó después así como, hola. De por sí es una bolita de ansiedad. El otro así como, hay que acercarnos más a la vieja. Sí. Bueno, yo también haría eso. You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. ¿Qué pedo con mi dislexia? Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from a book instead. Sorry, I was just... Estaba queriendo coquetear, Yuri. No te hagas pendeja. Está bien. Yo no me quejo, yo no me quejo de tus cosas. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours, then hold my book from more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to open the book. O sea, Yuri está aquí, yo estoy aquí, y esto está aquí. Okay. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Photo. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. She looks so cute! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I can turn page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we're with hotlet? Closer together than before. What the fuck is hotlet? It's actually kind of distracting me. Pues sí, mira su shishi. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay. She's smiling. Yuri, waifu forever. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Ay, pobrecito, Mia. Está pendejo. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks him if I'm ready to turn the page.
Ay, perro, me cansaste. Ay, ignore mi pijama.
Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Volition supongo que es por mi propia cuenta. If we continue the first chapter in silence, even so, turning each page almost feels like it's an intimate exchange. ¿Por qué hay tanta? Ay, porque, o sea, explican demasiadas cosas. Nada más digan así como, no, pues compartimos el libro y ya. My tongue gently letting off the page, letting it flutter over her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. O sea, sí se entiende que... O sea, sí se entiende que estamos compartiendo el libro, no tienen que decir como todas estas pendejadas. Es que este güey es un pervertido y, o sea, está obsesionado con Yuri. Por dos, pero sí. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Well, she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. But like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscence of some of your mannerisms. Este güey habla muy propio, ¿no? Para ser un güey que no habla, o sea, que no lee mucho, habla muy propio. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Mia, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! Verga, se la tomó mal. I didn't mean it to be in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Esta vieja me va a sacar el corazón de un putazo. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales spurred from finishing her thought. It's alright, Yuri. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Ay, su carita.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read if you after it picks you a bit. What? It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book, then I slip it back into my bag.
¿En serio puedo hacer eso? Yo tengo que ponerle un separador, una notita de me quedé en la página 40.
Puta, qué buena memoria. Yo no tengo esa buena memoria. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet and loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I visit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. A ver, le hicimos el poema a Yuri, ¿no? Pues vamos en el orden que nos dice esta pendejada. Y pues, sí, vamos a hacerlo en el orden que nos dice la pendejada. Okay. I definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Mia. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be great in prose in his spare time.
I guess you're right.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it so seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. You idiot! Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't make I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mia. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want first breakfast. Damn. So bonito. Wait. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. El
siguiente poema lo vamos a hacer para Sayori. Me cae muy bien.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better of myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, and how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Ah,
Really?
yeah.
Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast, even though you were
Late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
La primera cosa inteligente.
I wait. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Vamos con Natsuki. Ay, Natsuki me cae mal. Mia, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into it? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in it effort. Well, we all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Creo que Natsuki es de esas viejas que solo le gusta lo que le escriben ahí a esa perra. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Está bonito. Muy raro, pero sí está bonito. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
Este se quiere garchar a todas. What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Natsuki es buena gente cuando se lo propone. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her in the last comment. I usually really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, that I won't take that away from her.
Vamos con la waifu.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that loud?
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poems. Muy bien, chicos, llegaron las papitas. Es hora de seguir con el interesante gameplay de Literature Club. Retorno. This is actually my first time, really. It kisses me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Would I know that? I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if it's breaking it down more truly. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical on new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up them. Perdón, me gustan las papas. Her stammering is completely gone, as she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into the writing, even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Robertito! I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Robertito. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you find it if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles grimly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such sterile handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Como tu, baby. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Es que me encantas tú, baby. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Mi familia está gritando, perdón. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mia.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint, or a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Qué trágica. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about it. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so?
Yeah, of course.
No. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. Bueno, no creo que así se mueva esta Yuri, pero entienden, ¿no? I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mia.
Oh, me too.
Con Mónica. Ay, Mónica, me da miedo. Hi, Mia. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're the new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring the things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind too. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Little embarrassed today, okay, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past on.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Mia. I was going in my head while reading it. It's usually metaphor. Let's go save, yes. Ok, chicos, eso es todo por hoy. Eso es todo por hoy con Doki Doki Literature Club en este tercer gameplay con MiaChaos. Yes. Espero que se lo hayan pasado muy bien y que hayan comido mucho como yo casi lo hice, pero no me dejan porque me les gusta que hable. Entonces, pues traté de hacerlo un poquito más corto, pero el problema con hacerlos cortos es que no tenemos el día completo y el punto es que hagamos el día completo. Pues veré qué hago, pero por el momento pues vean los gameplays de una manera que pues lo disfruten y hagan otra cosa para que se diviertan o hagan adelante su tarea o algo así, algo que debí haber hecho hoy pero no hice. No sigan mi ejemplo. Muchas gracias por ver y nos vemos en el siguiente gameplay, vlog o speedrun que haga.